Am I the asshole? For telling my sister creating a family coat of arms is kind of cringe. My sister is a bit insecure. We come from an average family with no historical importance, noble titles, inheritances, inherited historical properties, etc., and is obsessed with the idea of being an aristocrat or emulating them. As a result, she decided to make a coat of arms for our family like noble families have, had a ring made with said coat of arms, and tells people it's an inheritance item. I find this a bit cringe. We're not aristocrats, and it's clear we're not aristocrats. The lengths she's going to doesn't make us seem aristocratic, it just makes it seem like she's insecure and compensating. I don't care either way about being from an aristocratic family or not, but even if one does, it's better to simply own the fact she's not than to try and fail to appear aristocratic. I told her such, and she called me an R. Am I the asshole? Info: how old is your sister? If she's just a kid, I would say let her have her fun. Kids pretend to be all kinds of things, so this wouldn't be too strange. Not the asshole. My sister is a bit insecure, and is obsessed with the idea of being an aristocrat or emulating them superior to ordinary, lesser people. That's all class idolatry boils down to. Cool concept, poorly executed. Had she made it to make the family name feel stronger with something identifiable is one thing, and a sweet thought. Just not in this context. If she's lying about the origins of the crest, then not the asshole, but if she's being truthful and telling people she created it for the family, then you're the asshole and should just let her do her thing in thinking she's aristocratic. I need to see this coat of arms. Tell her she can buy a 1 square piece of land in Scotland and declare herself a princess. Where country do you live in, and which nation's aristocracy is she pretending to be a member of? You're the asshole. Originally I was going to go another way, but since she is apparently doing this to scam shitty people who give her stuff for being an aristocrat, that is hysterical and I'm totally down for it. Edit: you're the asshole. She's scamming social climbers, that's hilarious. Have a sense of humor. Not the asshole. If she wanted to do some private dumb art, you should keep your thoughts to yourself. But when she's dragging your whole family into her it's pronounced bouquet nonsense, you get to have an opinion. I was on the fence, but you're the asshole after reading your replies. Get over yourself. You don't get to post asking for a judgment and then spend your whole day arguing with everybody who doesn't give you the judgment you wanted. Someone's got to come up with a coat of arms at some point. Those didn't just fall out of the ether. You're the asshole. She's girl bossing. I don't care either way. My sister is a bit insecure. Sounds like you missed a great opportunity to be quiet. You're the asshole. I'm in love with the idea that someone out there actually gives enough of a shit about being related to aristocracy that they're trying to create some kind of family lineage. But for not enabling this hilarious behavior. You're the asshole. Let her be cringe. If that's what she enjoys, it's not hurting you. You should suggest that she join the Society for Creative Anachronism. It's like medieval LARPing. You get to create a coat of arms and have it registered, get a title, etc. You have to have a period-appropriate babe and costume, so you end up learning about history as well. Besides, we all do cringe stuff at some point. If you don't look back in 10-20 years and realize that your behavior was cringe, then you aren't growing as a person. You're the asshole. She may be a bit cringe, but creating your own coat of arms? That fucking rocks. I think I'm going to do the same. I'll own up to it. Tell everyone I made it. So what? She's insecure and embarrassing. Welcome to every sibling relationship ever. What you do is roll your eyes, accept the ring and move on with your life. Info: did she ask for your opinion? I agree with you that it's kind of cringeworthy, but it's not hurting anyone and she enjoys it. You're the asshole. Not the asshole, but if she's really into it and you live in Canada, you can have an inheritable coat of arms made and registered with the Canadian Heraldic Authority. Also, count your blessings. Having a coat of arms usually comes with family tree collapse, aka inbreeding. She's only doing what all the aristocracy families did at one point in their history. Anyway, if you just gave her your opinion in private, not the asshole. You're the asshole. All those aristocratic families just made that shit up too. She isn't hurting anyone. Not the asshole. Everybody is going to know it's fake. AITA, if she had presented this like if we lived back then, this is what our coat of arms might have looked like, and I personally think heraldry is neat, I would say, sure, whatever. But she's trying to get people to believe a lie that is transparently thin. Why not? I made one for the SCA way back when. It was two golden wyverns rampant back to back on a field of royal blue over a laurel branch, all edged in white. It was cool as hell, and making one doesn't bother or affect anyone else, so yeah, you're the asshole. Let her have her fun. You don't have to be noble to have a coat of arms. I haven't seen it in my generation, but my parents had a dual shield with the coat of arms from each family on it, and a lot of married couples had the same. Look up your family name, there might already be one. Pretending to be aristocratic is weird though. How old is your sister? Not the asshole. However, let her live her delusional life to her heart's content. Hell, consider it her Christmas gift when she's busy talking her BS, just ignore it and don't entertain crazy. I must be missing something. No one cares if she pretends your family used to be aristocrats. Aristocrats aren't really a thing in most places anymore anyway. If you do happen to live in a place where it is a thing, then it's pretty stupid that she can get these benefits and favors without being vetted. If she's getting aristocratic benefits for being a fake aristocrat, then I think that's telling on the aristocracy as a whole. Hey everyone, I'm Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein from Gelderland, gimme free stuff. AITA, you're the asshole. When someone has an offbeat hobby or interest that makes them happy and harms nobody else, then anyone attacking them for it is the R. Assuming she's not doing this to defraud anyone of a noble inheritance or get the 10 off Applebee's gives to landed nobility, this is a completely harmless quirk. Your unsolicited opinion on it is a petty cruelty that makes her feel worse and does nobody any good. You're the asshole. She is the main character in a story nobody cares to read. My surname has several coats of arms, none of which can be definitely traced to me as an inheritor. One in particular has a good case, but who's to know? And I'm not going to claim it because I don't know who the hell they are at this point. Doesn't change the fact we've been poor trash in the US for most of our traceable history. Lol. I prefer the nifty tartan on my mom's side of the family anyway. All coats of arms were created sometime. You're the asshole. She's doing something harmless she enjoys. You're crapping on it because you don't get enjoyment out of it like she does. You're choosing to be an edgy loser instead of someone who lets people have their fun. It's free to not be an edgy loser. Why do you care so much? Leave her be and let her do what she likes, it's not harming anyone. You're the asshole. You're the arsehole. You must be real fun at parties. What's the harm? It's all fun and for show. You're the asshole. Lots of things that people enjoy are cringe. You should let her have her fun and do her project. If she wants to make a family coat of arms, that's fine. If she wants to decorate her home in the colors of her favorite Disney princess or Hogwarts house, that's fine. This is totally harmless, and you should let her have her fun. By negging her like this, you're being a poor sibling. There's a Persian sultan you might want to look up, Yaqub bin Layth as-Safar. He was the founder of the Safarid dynasty, which ruled eastern parts of the former Persian Empire from 860–1003. He however was not born into nobility. He spent his youth working as a low-born coppersmith, yet he built a dynasty that lasted for 143 years. All nobles come from humble beginnings. What your sister is doing is no different from what aristocrats have been doing for centuries. Embrace it, you're the asshole.